So one of the places that we stayed, uh, or visited rather, when we were in Mobile, near Mobile, Alabama, was the Mobile Carnival Museum. And we did not actually realize that Mardi Gras extended past Louisiana. Um, it's been in Mobile, Alabama for over 300 years. It dated back to the 1886, beginning with the Cowbellions. They pick two different sets of kings and queens each year. They have huge debutante balls. It's always the day before Ash Wednesday. And you'll see the regalia, the capes, the gowns, the trains, the crowns, all the different costumes. This is a very expensive undertaking for those that choose to participate either in the court or who are elected as a king or a queen. So without further ado, we'll let you take a look at Mardi Gras Mobile style. Right down that street from the Carnival House is the Basilica of Immaculate Conception, and the proprietor there at the Mobile Carnival House recommended that we go down and visit the church. It's a small chapel, or cathedral rather, but it is quite beautiful. The architecture, painting, stained glass windows inside are gorgeous. And a very unique aspect of that is all the bishops for this cathedral are entombed below, and you can visit it going down a spiral staircase. They've got it chain linked off, of course, they're locked off, but it's a very interesting and beautiful architecture and place to visit. It's very, very close to there. After we finished with the chapel, we went to Dubri's and had Cajun shrimp fried po' boys. That was outstanding, and I'm sure we took pictures of that, so you'll get to see that as well. But very good, highly recommend. After going back to the car, we drove around, and you can drive through Mobile. They have all these historic homes that you can tour. And so we drove by them and got a look at them, but we did not have time that day to stop and tour some of these homes. But they are magnificent antebellum homes. And so if you have time, you might make a stop to see some of these homes from back in the antebellum period. So on our way down to Florida, we stopped in Tallahassee for a harvest host, and Tallahassee Automobile Museum fit the bill for us that evening. And so we stopped, and they had, as you can see, an array of vehicles.
Yeah, they said they had over 160 classic muscle cars in this, and apologize the video is a little long, but it had so much other stuff we wanted to look at too, such as you're seeing there the pianos, and there's all kinds of gun collection. There's a lot of golf information in there, and fans, antique fans in here. So it was a pretty big
Case International knives, all kinds, and they sell them. But the biggest thing for me were the Batman cars. They had all different types of Batmobiles, Bat bikes, a Bat plane, and then cars, not just cars, but the little pedal cars that match the cars. I mean, there was more than you could actually, you couldn't track it all with your eyes. I'm sure if you went back multiple times, you wouldn't see it all. The other big thing for me was they had President Lincoln's hearse, his horse-drawn hearse was in there.
And they also carried outdoor motors for boats too. They had a whole array of them up in the top section of it. So it was pretty amazing what all they had.
Yeah, it was really interesting. We enjoyed it. So this is Devon Moore. He is the owner of the car museum. And man, oh man, he has collections, as you've seen, beyond anything I've ever imagined. I don't know how long it took him to acquire all of these, but it is amazing. 1956. Pristine condition. It's got a wooden bed truck, edged glass, Model Ts, carriage cars, jukeboxes. 1945 Linotype Model 31. Machines were originally designed for the newspaper industry and they began in 1885. This machine would have cost approximately $6,800 in 1945, which is about $75,000 in today's dollars.
1920 case. Packard 126. A Ford 1928 Model A. Phantom? Phaeton, sorry. 1931 Roadster.
Marilyn Monroe's car and her gown.
2007 Shelby Cobra. Some of the Corvettes they've got. There's a Chevrolet 2022 Corvette. Sales price $142,000. It's a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Custom.
Just taking a picture of it.
'69 Pontiac GTO. Here's another Pontiac GTO convertible. Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio. Another Mickey Mantle. Thank you, Aaron.
I thought of you, Jason, when I saw all these Case tractors. We're at the DeVoe Auto Museum. It's really cool. They have 4 or 5 different Batman things, the Batmobiles, the Bat Bird, and then the motorcycle thing from the movies, and all kinds of really cool cars. And then they got all this whole different collections of Case knives, and it's pretty cool. Look at all that. It just goes on and on and on. Anyway, when I saw the tractors, I thought of you, brother. I love you. I hope you're doing well.
A short video, Randy, of all the fans stacked too deep.
The very game system we used to play is in a museum.
Here's his collection of pedal cars he has in his museum.
Come with me, please.